Only slaps we've seen from him so far, but he's winding up and he crushes that one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to week 3 of the Mushroom Baseball League. It's the Renegades versus the Novas here in Luigi's mansion. Sure to be a spooky time as these two teams match up against each other. I'm joined on the mic this evening by General Manager of the Rogueport Bullies, Kurtle. Kurtle, how you doing tonight?
Hey, Commissioner, I'm glad to be back. Excited to see some good old baseball in this spooky arena.
Well, the Renegades start off strong, already destroying a tombstone over there in left field with a nerd single. Wiggler comes up next. 1 ball on the count so far, and a solid slap hit will get down. Another single for Wiggler puts 2 on for Peter Piranha. Renegades maybe already setting the tone here if Petey can perform well. Strike 1. Big hit from Petey. Won't quite be a dinger, but sends it deep in the outfield. That'll be a double for him. The Nerds trying to come in home and will beat out the buddy toss. Renegades up 1-0 off a Petey RBI double.
Not quite the dinger that we were all looking for, but you can't deny the RBI double.
Sometimes you just got to take the little hits and well, I mean, it was quite deep. I don't know if I'd say that little, but definitely little by Piranha Plant standards. We find ourselves now in a stare down between Birdo and Mario. Birdo 2 runners deep. Can she bring him in? Slaps it. Will beat out Paratroopa in right field. Wiggler held up on third. Petey forced to retreat back to second. Bases loaded for Dolly Parton.
I hope the me special of a double play doesn't come in here with Dolly Parton.
Oh, Dolly does thread the needle, sends it up center field. That'll be an RBI single for her. Gets the height on it and gets it down early enough. Wiggler comes in.
Just a really well-placed ball by Dolly Parton there.
Yeah, Renegade's definitely a team that relies a lot on explosive power. Here showing their infield game. Pink Yoshi will drive that one up center field. Caught by Mario. Oh, Petey tried to come in. Petey, no, you're not that guy. You're not that fast.
He doesn't quite have the legs to get there.
Oh, a tragic misplay on his end. Toadette, however, will find the gap. Single for her, keeps bases loaded.
Consistently finding that gap in the center field there. They really have to close that up.
Maybe Mario needs to bring it in a little bit here, especially with a slap hitter like Pode up at bat. Big knock, and that's going to be over in center right. That's going to be another one in and an error. Oh no! 2 in for Pode. Oh, the ghost, the bananas. It's a disaster in right field as the Renegades show no signs of slowing down. King Cosmo up next, their 9th man on already here in the first, and he'll roll that one right up center. That's another RBI.
Mario's got to be feeling the heat soon, right?
He's got a lot of stamina, one of the higher stamina pitchers, but with things going this poorly, I don't know. I don't think he's long for the mound.
Ritter able to save that inning, though, only dropping 5 there.
Big grab from him. Very important that they get out of that and get some time to breathe, recollect themselves, figure out if their own offense can compete here in Luigi's mansion. Big dive from Peter Piranha. Stops Paratroopa. Daisy.
A player who lived on the catcher's mound now gets to see some kind of infield action.
Definitely shining in this new role. A lot of general managers at the time not fully seeing his speed with these piranha dives. But now, I don't think the league is ever removing him from this shortstop or second base position. Star pitch from the nerd will be hit cleanly by Daisy. Gets herself a single. Linda Belcher up next. Runner on. Birdo's going to make the grab and turn the double play. NOVAS held scoreless here in the first. Renegades already back up to bat.
And a scary batter lineup here for them, too.
Wiggler, PD, then Birdo. Definitely some of their strongest players here all in a row. Wiggler will send that one over to left field. Gets a single and puts a body on for the Piranha Plant. Ooh, just on the edge there. Strike one. Strike two. Four-seamer up the middle. That was the perfect pitch, and PD didn't swing. Just slaps it this time. Oh, Wiggler stunned by that pow block. Does barely get in on second. Crocodile throwing it into third instead, just making sure to hold him there. Not quite certain he can beat it out at second. Birdo up, 2 runners on, and good Kim to both. She should get a solid bonus to her batting here. They're going to have to come in on this one and hope they can get the buddy jump in time. They will. Birdo threatens the 3-run home run, but Mario and Paratroopa able to come in clutch in these important moments. Make the catch, stop the runners in their tracks, force them to retreat.
Birdo is one of those players that I'm trying to keep my eye on this season. She had a pretty good showing last season, of course, but I'd love to see her hit a couple more over the fences this go around.
Her swings have been big so far, but just struggling to connect at the very end. A little bit too low. She's finding herself buddy jumped out. Dolly will ground into the double play. The Renegades stopped here in the top of the second. Novas get out of a sticky situation. Carefully navigate that one. Now come back up to bat. Red Pianta up first. Good slap from him over to right field. Yoshi just watched it a little bit. That'll be a single.
I think I saw him playing on his phone in the outfield. I think someone better check the tape on that.
The coaches will have to reprimand her for that one. Needs to stay focused. But Mario, double for him, puts runners deep. Red Noki could capitalize here. Even a single sure to bring one in. Can she connect? Oh, Petey!
Oh!
Whiffed on the double play, fired that off too quick for Birdo to respond.
Still getting used to that shortstop position. He doesn't quite have the experience some of these other players have.
Darkbones now up. Poor hit on that. Not sure why he chose to swing there. We'll give up the second out. But Magic Koopa's running out of stamina. The nerd not lasting much longer on the mound as Mario comes up. Strike one. Grounder won't get past Birdo. Novas strand 2. 2 runners deep as well. Definitely would have liked to have brought them in. But unfortunately, we'll give it over to the Renegades here as the Renegades look to extend even further. Pink Yoshi won't quite clear the infield. Red Critter.
Just barely.
Throws himself almost backwards for that one. Toadette up next. Strike one. And another one right to Red Critter. Purple Toad next up in the batter's box. Strike one. Poor hit. Red Noki will send that in on first. This time we see the Renegades go 3 up, 3 down. It's a quick turnaround here in the top of the third. So the Novas get another chance on the offense.
And they're going to have to make this chance matter because even if they hold them up from here, you're still 5 runs down.
Need to close that gap, indeed. They're running out of time to do so. Red Critter, definitely one of their hard-hitting members of the lineup here. 2 strikes on so far. Hasn't found a pitch he wanted to swing at yet, and he won't charge on this one either. Does make good contact on the slap, will get in on first.
Rocket Dial there has a pretty good eye, being able to see exactly which pitch he wanted to hit.
Star changeup from the Nerd and a swinging strike from Paratroopa. Oh, Birdo will get that one, and the Red Critter so far out of position. That catch from Birdo just wastes a lot of his time, gets him further and further off base, makes it even easier for her to turn the double play. But that will be the end of the Nerd. He's going to rotate out, Birdo will come in, and he'll plant himself over at second base. Daisy up at bat now, strike one. No more outs for the Novas this inning. And a grounder to Petey will be out at first, fired off with some incredible speed. Petey's throwing arm, ridiculous.
Not just for his dive, his cannon is just unbelievable.
King Cosmo up next, strike one. Strike two. Mario might have him here. He needs to find a pitch he likes, and he'll bargain on that one. We'll get in on first. Nerd next up with a runner on. Strike one. Daisy will have that and the double play. Locks it up at second base. Nerd not able to clear the infield. Some good hustle from her to keep that one alive. Wiggler next up. No more outs for the Renegades here, but Petey Piranha on deck. Mario would really like to end the inning here, but Wiggler won't let him. Drops it down center right. It's a single. And the Piranha Plant gets another shot this inning. Wiggler trying to steal for second. Can Red Pianta throw it in time? Not quite!
Whoa.
Wiggler with the steal.
Steals. So many more steals than season one.
In a huge increase, not just in steals overall, but reasonable steals from first to second. We've seen a lot of, unlike in season one, where all we really got were the unhinged steals from third to home. Birdo winding
as
up.
Entertaining as they were.
Ooh, good hit from her. Will roll pretty far. Wiggler's gonna score in there. Petey on third, Birdo on second. RBI double for Birdo. Mario feeling the fatigue. Dolly up at bat, strike one. The Crocodile will catch that one. Ends the inning there. But not before the Novas let the Renegades put another run on the board. That differential just getting wider and wider. Linda Belcher up first here in the bottom of the fourth for the Novas. Grounder won't get past Petey. Out at first. Slap hit from Red Pianta will drop down. Single for him. Almost beaten out by that Petey Piranha throw, but not quite.
I just felt bad for that pink Yoshi who still got hit with that green shell in the outfield.
We'll check and see if she's concussed later. Mushroom baseball, a very dangerous game, it turns out. But two strikes from Birdo, and she'll buy the third. Spins the star to strike star player and team captain Mario out. Puts another out on the count. It's down to just Red Noki here. Good clean hit from her. Can Dolly get there? She can. Not able to get down in time. Has a little bit too much hang to it. The Novas, undefeated going into this, starting out the season 2-0, look to be staring at their first loss here. Pink Yoshi, she will knock that one to Daisy. Mario still staying on. Haven't pulled him yet. Toadette sends another one to Daisy. Toad up next. Big windup, but he won't swing. Here's the star pitch. The fireball blazes by, but right to Linda. Maybe it was the right play to leave Mario on the mound.
And if he's leaving the mound soon anyway, you might as well spend all the stars you have.
Birdo up on the mound once more for Dark Bones, but it will just be a pop fly over to left field. Ghost item not going to do anything. Toadette already in position. Just has to hold steady, make the catch. Mario up next, strike one. Oh, the magical grab. Magic Koopa doesn't let that one by.
A lot of Magic Koopa being seen on second base here, and each time they prove their worth.
They've definitely moved further infield, starting off on first and second, first and third all season one. Now seeing a little bit of playtime at second base and really doing well there. Red Critter doesn't quite have the distance he needs on that one, and the Crocodile will be caught out in center field by Dolly Parton. NOVAS not able to string together any offense once again as we go to the top of the sixth, and Mario is pulled. He'll be over at second as Daisy comes up to bat, or up to pitch rather. That'll be another one for the blooper compilation coming later. King Cosmo does get a single over to first. The Nerd next up. Two strikes from Daisy. Getting dangerous. Will he swing? He will, but Mario's going to catch that and make the double play. Nerd not quite able to clear the infield. Will pay for it. Wiggler up, Petey on deck. NOVAS need to end this inning, this at-bat. They don't want to give him another chance, but Wiggler will pop it up. Paratroopa not able to get there in time. Wiggler puts himself on base again for Petey Piranha, but will Petey charge? He hasn't been doing so much. Only slaps we've seen from him so far, but he's winding up and he crushes that one. That's going to be a 2-run home run for Petey Piranha as the Renegades extend their lead even further.
Absolutely no chance for Paratrooper to come in and help save that.
Just so much speed behind these hits. Paratroopa still several feet away as that ball sails over the fence. Birdo up, bases cleared. Renegades look to put up a little bit more offense. They've got no outs left. Birdo can definitely hit a solo shot of her own here if she makes good contact, and she won't. That'll be a strikeout from Daisy. No
Daisy
star pitch is needed. No, I think that might actually be her first strikeout. We've seen a lot of infield flies off of her star pitch, but raw talent there to get the strikeout. Paratroopa will hit one off the hands, grounder over to shortstop. Now Daisy does need to turn it on the offense here. She's received some extra training in the offseason. Can she put it to use? 2 strikes so far. Will slap it, but it won't get past Green Magic Koopa. Oh, the Birdo star pitch for Linda. That's strike 1. She's got 2 more stars left. Will she spend them? Sends out a real one here. Petey's going to grab that. Renegades.
Yeah, the low trajectory of the Miis are really particularly bad against these taller players that stand on second and short at least.
Yeah, the height that they're able to bring, extra reach, extra jump size, longer dives, it all really adds up. Mario not able to get under that one. Dolly will get a single over to first. But the Renegades looking to have a shutout game here against the NOVAS. Pink Yoshi gets herself a single. Toadette now 2 runners on. That'll be a good fair hit. Dolly likely coming in here as Pink Yoshi goes for third. The stun from the ghost. It's going to be Pink Yoshi as well. A 2 RBI single for Toadette. And Daisy's stamina is already being burned through here by the Renegades nonstop offense. 1 strike for Purple Toad. Will be hit into the double play. But the Novas still need to find another out here. And then figure out a way to turn it all around in the bottom of the 7th. Oh, King Cosmo will find the gap. Will be a single for him as they come back up to green Magic Koopa. Another solid slap hit. Green Magic Koopa single. And you've got Wiggler, who started out this inning. Crocodile will dive for that one to close things out. Stops any more offense, and it means they won't have to see Petey Piranha this inning at the very least. But the Novas need to find something here in the bottom of the 7th, or it's all for naught.
And we've seen crazy comebacks in the 7th before. I'm just hoping the Novas are able to put up some good numbers here.
Will it be a shutout? I don't know. We'll have to see. Red Pianta does get in on first. Star player team captain Mario here. This could be one of their best shots, but Birdo's going to send out the star pitch. Strike 1. She's got 2 more left, too. Oh, the slow changeup. He goes for the slap, but that's going to be the double play. Red Pianta not able to get back on first in time. And the Novas on their last out here. Can the Renegades lock them out of this one? Shut the door and let no one through. Grounder from Red Noki. That'll be the ball game. Renegades take it 10-0 here in Luigi's Mansion. What an incredible performance from them. The offense, the defense, it looked like they had it all.
Yeah, this game really showcased just how incredibly defensive the Rainbow Road Renegades were able to make their team this season. Just a true defensive powerhouse here.
They have stepped it up from last place last season to a potential top tier team this time around. A 10-0 win will definitely help carry their championship hopes forward. As our MVP does go to Petey Piranha, putting up some great at-bats and defensive performances, as well as a 2-run home run. Honors well deserved for him. Taking a peek at the box scores, 140 points for Petey. That's some incredible numbers. Whereas the Novas, a little bit lower than we're used to seeing from them and from most other teams this season. But they'll surely be able to bounce back next week. Well, thanks for joining us here, folks, in week 3 of the Mushroom Baseball League. We got plenty more coming up, so stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe. And if you're liking what we're doing here, check out the Mushroom Baseball League Discord, link in the description below. I'll see you in the next one.